Hello, Terry Harold here. I want to give you a little bit of background on some of the technology that allowed the record business to exist in the first place. And the first big innovation that made it all possible really was magnetic tape. This was a technology that was first developed in Germany, and then it was refined, it was brought to the United States, and the idea is really pretty clever. The engineers discovered that if you could take some mylar tape, it's probably acetate in the early days, but just a thin piece of clear plastic, and you coat the surface with an iron oxide, an emulsion. It was sort of dipped in and dried then. So this tape gets coated with a magnetic coating. Then, if this coating is run across a magnetic head that it was magnetized and would impart impulses relative to the sound waves that were being transferred to it, that would cause these molecules on the tape to retain and remember those pulses. Then, if you would play this back through a playback head that could sense those pulses, you could then recreate the original waves, sound waves that were encoded to begin with, and so you could have some really high fidelity recording taking place. So that's what this is. There's a record head right in here, and you have to thread this very carefully. It's a little tricky to do until you get used to it, but the magnetic tape goes over this playhead, and it goes through what's called a pinch roller here, and then a tension mechanism, and then you wrap it around. This is a take-up reel. And essentially you're ready to go. So you can go into record mode and feed signals into it. It gets those signals imprinted onto this tape. You can rewind it, play it back through a playback head, which senses those pulses and creates it electronically, changes that signal back into sound waves. So that's how tape works.